Stop, Kokalik! This isn't a fight! She's about to swallow you whole!
You're still alive. Are you here to get in my way?
I snuck in while you were causing chaos, watching you guys fight, but I couldn't intervene until you suddenly pierced her, made her bloom. Then everything went wrong. This isn't reality! In reality, the flowers she bloomed have already blocked the entire space. Just now, they suddenly started backfiring on you. And when I came in, I understood. You're being controlled. These white lights have entangled you. The more you attack her, the more the white light will swallow you. You'll be brainwashed. Stop now!
So you recklessly dove into the flower that swallows people? And followed me in here? All to save me? Save me? Who are you trying to fool? I'm feeling great right now. Never felt better. I'll kill her soon. And you're here to save her, even though she's blown you up with her own hands! You're the one being brainwashed!
No, I'm here for myself. For my own...
You don't even have the courage to look back at her!
No, don't be blinded by vengeance. She loves it when you're like this. She wants to fan other people's hatred. I know what you've lost is irreplaceable. Everyone pay. You don't believe in any justice. Only revenge can heal you. But none of this should be taken for granted. Because from the beginning, you shouldn't have been subjected to this deprivation. There's no reason for you to endure such suffering. Kokalik, wake up. The garden is still alive. Only you can save them. Things didn't add up at the scene, but you were too hurt to see the truth. I brought it to you.
Scene was fabricated? The people in the garden weren't killed? Where's the evidence?
large pool of blood. It would have taken at least 20 minutes to clot, but the petals that fell on it didn't have a single drop of blood on them. This proves that a lot of time passed after the bleeding before the vase was shattered. Not just there. All the damaged scenes had the same unnatural feeling to some extent. The bleeding should have occurred with the battle's destruction, but there are too many places where the traces don't match. Although it could be explained by coincidence, but isn't there another possibility? The high-intensity attack by Hush was real, and the garden was destroyed. But the death and brutality were faked. The mastermind was her. The wisest, the most efficient. She never wastes energy on useless work. There must be a reason. The entire ordeal was designed to provoke Kokalik, who was at the scene. She cherished the garden so much. Faced with such a shocking sight, she couldn't muster the strength to look closely at such a brutal scene. She would immediately find her enemy and fight to the death.
But why would she do this?
Thistle, you work for the garden, so you must have a lot of connections. I need you to do something for me. Get the real evidence. Prove my hypothesis. The evidence is with Thistle. We collected the coagulated blood from the scene and had it verified at a clinic. It's definitely mixed with a large amount of artificial blood. My hypothesis is correct. Hush faked the scene, making you believe that the garden was dead. She always pursues efficiency and economy. Such a roundabout way can only be to satisfy two goals. She needs the garden alive, and at the same time, to drive you mad.
I don't believe what you're saying. I won't let you lead me on. Don't think you can fool me! You, a person who's been blinded by her, a waste who gets weak-kneed at the sight of death! What could you find in a place like that? If they're still alive, why didn't that woman from Paradiso say so earlier? Wouldn't that have been a better way to trick me into helping her?
Is facing the truth that hard for you, Detective? I've looked into Rahu's transfer records. She was affiliated with the FAC before July and F-103. Participating in the Eclipse operation. Around the time of the Erica Villa incident, her demeanor drastically changed. I contacted her previous commander in the FAC, Captain Conrad, and learned a lot of things. From the medical records at that time, Rahu suffered a fatal injury in the early morning of July 24th, similar to what I encountered. It was the Hush's Shoral. It can be inferred that they may have fought. The Hush killed Rahu, then saved her and changed her. I've seen this situation before. NF-104. I attacked Nirvana, attacked Shalom, the hush on the scene at the time, with the utmost hatred. I was also severely injured then. I wanted to kill her, and then I was changed too. I always thought it was because she redeemed me. But maybe that's not the case. Seeing what you look like now, I'm even more certain the truth is not like that. The Hush can control the sinner under certain conditions, making them completely serve herself. This is a more economical, efficient, and stable method than killing them. This is the tactic I know the smartest and most powerful Shalom would use. This is the true intention of destroying the garden. She wants to incite your anger for revenge, and then, like now, use her abilities to completely control you. As for the lives of others, she can economize, even make them serve her, can't she? I have some clues about the whereabouts of the garden. Once we reach a safe place, I'll tell you. But first, you have to wake up. You also have to see the truth. The truth is, the people I loved most, the things I believed in most, are all gone. It hurts me too, but I can't just stand still, can I? Unlike you, revenge doesn't heal me. Even if I exterminate all my enemies, it's just forcing me to admit that the world is rotten, forcing me to stab myself and then turning me into the person I hate the most. Laugh at me if you want, but I choose to believe in justice forever. No matter what happens, I refuse to accept that the world is inherently bad. I cannot stand by while people are stripped of their rights as if it's the norm, or while wrongdoers behave as if their actions are normal. I only agree with one thing you said, that I should get up on my own. Only I can save myself. I will prove that justice exists, and then bring it to those who need it. Only in this way can my heart heal. I found the truth and brought it to you. I don't have the ability to execute justice, so you do it. Don't you want to be free from fate and hold it in your hand? Then stop it before it destroys you. Don't give it the chance to trample on you. Don't let it take away what's important to you. Even if you don't believe others and don't listen to big words, you should at least look at your own heart. Don't you want them to come back? This about? Are you playing me? Does it mean anything to provoke me like this?
Using my ability is quite troublesome. Without adequate preparation, I dare not face a strong adversary like you directly. I didn't know how far I should go. I'm sorry. They are also good flowers. Rather than being broken, it's better to fall into my hands as an alternative. I'm just kidding, of course. You are still the best.
What, you want to control me again? What method will you use this time?
No need. I've done what I needed to do. I don't need to push you around anymore. You've broken this rule, escaped my emotions, and became free. Now, run for your life.
You are... Shalom?
Paradisos separated my emotions and sent them to the other side of the rift. This way, the purely rational me can stay on the front line, while the emotional side dives into mania, observing the changes in the world and human hearts for them.
I see. So these are the feelings you were exiled with by Paradisos. This is your heart. You can't control all of mania. You can only control one side of human hearts through this. Only control the emotions that are the same as yours. This is your true ability. And to provoke me, you even manipulated Paradisos' orders. What you did to me.
It's not hatred. It's the power we were born with. Saying it out loud would make it ineffective. Your life has only been partially restored. Use it sparingly, Kokali.
screams so miserably. Don't you feel sorry for it?
No. The separation technique is perfect. It's been a long time since I felt anything. I can only go this far now. After you go out, remember, that matter is very important to me.
Forget it. I can't manage what you really think. Thanks to you, I can't even take care of myself. I won't accept your request. You go ahead and do your best. Shalom. Kid, I'm getting you out of here. Once we're out, lead me straight to them. Hesitate for even a second and I'll dismember you. Dare to lie to me, and I'll make sure the entire world goes down with you. Mark my words.
X is encountering anomalies, draining ahead of schedule. Activate emergency eradication protocol. Eliminate all. Eliminate all!
Christina, where are they? Tell me, where are they? Are you dead, kiddo? Ugh!
Mission update. Paradisa's proxy will arrive to retrieve the worn-out Hush. In the meantime, I'll take care of the pollution here.
You're a sitter who's been adjusted by X, equally untrustworthy. Eliminate all! Eliminate... A new Shorl. Why is it with you?
Understood. The MPCC tracking team has reached the outskirts. Taking her out now would be too risky. I recommend relocating, and, if needed, employing memory alteration via the 9th Agency. Although very subtle, she too bears X's mark.
You saved me? No. You're wielding your powers on me. You're trying to control me. Release me. I don't want your salvation. I won't be shackled by you again.
Justice exists, without a doubt. I've seen it with my own eyes. In another pure, real world, where every facet of the human heart is laid bare, there, I saw justice. And it exists forever.
It exists forever. Does it mean it's very strong? Is it strong enough to defeat evil?
Occasionally, it is strong, but it's often frail. We live in a far from perfect era, where many tend to believe the harsher side of things. Chaos, in its own unsettling way, provides some certainty and comfort. But there will always be those who need it. The downtrodden, the brave, those unwilling to submit. I don't think it's naive. Basic first aid is enough. Contact
I
NBCC
think we
to
agreed
take her
that
away.
the premise of giving you this task was not to rely on violence to
Wrong
control your own
answer.
mania.
You should still seek the truth, capture the criminal, and prevent her from hurting anyone else. You're a detective, after all. Pursue truth and justice with wisdom. We agreed, didn't we? This isn't naive. It's your defiance against this world of chaos.
Kugalik, I'll keep my word. So listen up. Remember every word I say. My father, Marshall Collins, served as an instructor for FAC G-42. He gave his life in the Eclipse operation, back in NF-103. For his sacrifice, he earned the FAC's second-tier heroic medal. I pay my respects to him every year, and I'm always proud of him. Survive, and save them from whatever hell they're in. If you can't find them, come looking for me. Rest assured, I will never give up. Got it?
Get out of my way!
She heard, and she left. She's not the kind of woman who can be held back. Let her go, Chris. Paradisos needs Shalom. Entrust her to me. Everything will be fine. Even if you feel powerless to change anything right now, you're not alone. There's still a long road ahead.
Up to this point, I still can't tell if you've been truthful or deceptive. Nor can I come to terms with what you've done to me. Yet, I still have feelings for you. Still don't want to leave. Could this too be a manipulated emotion? Can something controlled feel so genuine? If I could return to that day and speak to my past self, I'd still convince her to trust you, to believe in the justice you spoke of. Even if it were a lie, you returned that belief to me when I needed it most, allowing me to get where I am now. I really like you, Shalom. Hush, Shalom. I know I can't catch you, nor do I have the power to stop your evil acts, but I will relentlessly pursue you, scrutinize your every action, and expose your hidden schemes. One day, I'll unveil the truth you've been covering up. I'm not yet strong enough to mete out justice, but someday, someone will be.
The August War is over. FAC has successfully built the BR-002 anti-mania barrier, thereby halting its corrupted spread. We will not forsake the West District. We shouldn't. As long as we purge the existing corruption within the city, there will come a day when order is restored in the West District, and both sides of the rust will be reconciled. Until that day arrives, FAC will hold the line against mania. This is the shared hope of all heroes who have fallen in this mission. May our city-state be free from suffering. May our fellow citizens be forever safe.
Set her free, Kokalik.
NF-103. The 79th. It's at the 5th cemetery.
Have to do this. I know where they are. I'll go find them, I swear.
Really? You found them? Why are you crying? Trying so hard. You're such a fool.
You know nothing about tools. You've succeeded. No one will take your place, nor will anyone seek to destroy you. From now on, forget it. Even if I were to ask, you'd simply tell me to go alone, without a backward glance. I won't let you die, nor do I need you to serve as my tool. But thank you for bringing me to this point, for setting the stage. This is the reality behind the curtain. Who's pulling the strings, what they're doing, what they're after. I'm watching, and I'll see the truth.
Keep running, Rahu. Keep running. That's the meaning of life.
Then, one day,
I like flowers. Unyielding to the mire, untrapped by the narrow gaps, they yearn for the sun, blossoming in a grand spectacle that occurs but once in their lives. I admire them for being destined for futility, yet they still swim against the tide, for being destined to wither, yet they live marching towards death. Even if they are plucked by someone, they can still freely.
Ah, so you're still alive.
How dare you show your face here? Where's Kokalik? Shouldn't she be the one thanking me?
You really haven't changed. Still as audacious as ever. The mentor's swamped, so I'm relaying a message for her. Any promotions yet? Proving yourself reliable? What's your case clearance rate? How many perps have you nabbed? You still dragging down your mentor?
Enough. I'm off duty today, so no solving cases. My little sister is returning to school. She's been away for too long, and I'm concerned she'll get picked on when she's back. I have to take her. Then, people from MBCC will come for me. My knowledge is still limited, my power inadequate. To grasp what I truly desire, there's still a long way to go.
You got nabbed, didn't you? Washed out before you could even make the cut as a full-fledged detective?
It's a reassignment, not a demotion. I'm being sent to train and lend a hand. They need a formidable detective like me to help track people down.
Ah. Later on, I'll be heading to the West District with the Mentor. It seems that's where our companions from the garden have all ended up. So you won't have a chance to catch us or even locate us again. I thought you should know before I go. My quest for vengeance has come to an end. I no longer need to live as an assassin. From now on, I'll remain in the garden that brings me the most peace, guarding it for all eternity.